Count your days pet smart. Dropped off $2,000 dog. Picked up a crack fiend. When you've been barking at the mailman for 900 days straight, and he finally barks back at you. I'm paying, and this dog came into my stall. He has a joke to tell you, but he has to stop laughing first. Sorry, I can't go out tonight. I have plans. The plans. How to misbehave and still get chicken. When they ask who's the good S-boy, but you already know it's you. My dog chewed a hole in my blanket and then did this. When you're in the water and something touches your foot. You mean to tell me not everyone at the door wants to pet me for 20 minutes? I put my dog on the trampoline for 0.3 seconds and she became an electric type Pokemon. Realizing my floors will never be clean because of the choices I made. The choices. A second pepperoni has hit the floor. When you're told to pack the essentials for uni. Love this markings. He's special. This pit bull wouldn't leave the shelter without the chihuahua he was protecting, so the owner adopted both. Dog math. If I have 7 toys and 1 goes under the couch, I have 0 toys. Drove past this car and noticed someone spoiled rotten brat making faces at me. A demure young woman came by the stove today to see if there was indeed meat samples. I was assured that she was not related to the dog that was in the kitchen earlier. The fake laugh you do when you have absolutely no clue what the other person said. Took my dogs to take their yearly Christmas photos. It's really hard when you have one super photogenic dog and one dog having an existential crisis. This is Wilson. He is now working from home. When the photographer calls you cute while taking your picture. This is my bed, but I'm happy to share it with you. This happens every time I get audibly frustrated. He's a therapy dog at heart. Reasons why I bark. 1% really danger. 9% because I want food. 15% delivery persons or neighbors daring to exist. 75% nothing. My dog held my hand until the end and now his paws stay with me forever. How it started. How it ended. Bro turned into a Christmas tree. This woman went to the shelter and asked for the dog that had been there the longest. Meet Bentley, free after 367 days in the shelter. I walked by a house today and saw a beware of dog sign, then saw this. Me, I'm going to get a dog to protect my house. The dog. 3-year-old girl used her mom's makeup to look just like her puppy. Imagine getting distracted and then seeing your dog with the nuggets like this. He can too. I'm busy tonight. Me being busy. POV. My dog when they see me eating and I don't share. When you come home at 1 in the morning and your dog is like. How all middle-aged men take selfies for their profile pic. Even doggo knows you can't move once the cat gets comfortable. Other people, I do not let my animals on the furniture. My dog. When you come back from barking at the neighbor and your seat has been taken. The dining table at our rental house is glass. This is what I see for the entire meal. Can't stop thinking about this dog. A stray named Manger. Today is the day, I can feel it. Today I will catch that tail. Yay peep. I eat peep. The dog did it. Really bro? Really? Me finding out the person making my life miserable. He popped the first 2, now he carries this one very gently. By the age of 30, you should have a dog. Anxiety. A dog with anxiety. You let your dog on the bed, me and my dog. If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? How yo parents take vacation selfies together. Me, long day tomorrow. I need to make sure I'm in bed at a reasonable time. Me at 4 AM. When you have a nice hat and someone mentions it and you feel nice. There's a dog in my neighborhood who just sits on his balcony and judges people, and he is my absolute favorite. Wanna hang out? Let me ask my dog. Ask your dog. He said no. When you hear who's a good boy and already know it's you. I'm not saying she's right, but I get it. Florida woman squidnapped scientist to make her dog immortal. One of my dogs is smarter than the other. I would love to know the story behind this, but at least he got his fish. Alright, here is the deal. I support and love you till the end of time, and you give me that cheese stick. It's all gon' be okay. Everything gon' be okay. My dog helping to look for the guy who broke into my car and drank my blue slushie. Pug trick Mahomes and Candy Reid. It's clear to me who was the most photogenic in this picture. Them. Why do you always seem distracted? Me. Is my dog hungry? Does he need to pay? Does he need water? Is he acting weird? Is he bored? Snapchat. Snapchat. You. All of my love. Sorry, I can't make it to work today. My dog looks sad. You did your best today. I love you. If you were a triangle, you would be a cute one. You looked cute today. I know I didn't see you, but I know you were. When dad tries to tell you what to do, but you have mom's last name at the vet. The doctor prescribed a little something to take the edge off. When your dog sees you eating the last bite of your food, but he hasn't gotten the nibble yet. Sorry, I can't go out tonight. I have plans. The plans. When you put something in the shopping cart and hope your mom won't notice. When you go out and someone's wearing the same outfit as you. Me ignoring the car next to me after almost crashing into them. I can see clearly now the blind is gone. I don't know why they called Courage the Cowardly Dog, like he was literally out there fighting for his life every day. When you see the waiter walking towards you with your food. Cheetahs are very shy animals, so some zoos give them support dogs like those for humans. It's the cutest thing ever. Me every time I go to someone's house and they have dogs. My winter fat is gone, but my spring rolls are here. When you have no idea what's going on, but you still try to help. Them, you really let your dog sleep on the bed? My dog. I have no shame. I jumped out of the car window and got into the next car because the person was eating KFC chicken. When you pet a dog and the owner says, wow, he never lets strangers do that. My golden found her rubber pacifier she lost as a puppy. When all you bought was healthy food and now there's nothing good to eat. All politicians are bad. Me, an intellectual. I went out of town for a few days and came home to my dog, who seems to want to have a word with me about it. Bad news, I accidentally washed a nice wool shirt that I really loved and it shrunk a lot. Good news. The best thing about dogs is you can act like something really good just happened and they'll instantly start celebrating too. They have no idea what the context is. They're just always ready to party no matter what. My dog after eating my philosophy book. 2 branch managers at work. I put a net over my garden to keep her out, and she somehow managed to still get in. Caught looking like she robbed a bank. If say you will never leave me had a face. This girl and her dog just saved a mom goat with her newborn baby. This is Arlo. He will only stay calm in the car if I hold his paw. While all the other dogs in the park were playing around, he read a book with his human. This is probably the best thing I've ever seen. Hello human. I've been assigned to guard you. You are not Doggo, but I love you. This doofus chased some bad guys out of our backyard the other night. They didn't know, he just wanted to play. Just saved this turtle from the middle of the road and decided to bring him home. My mom, this animal just eats, sleeps, and never takes a shower. Me and my dog trying to figure out who she's talking about. My guide dog in training visited a local school recently, which turned out to be school picture day. Today they sent me this. Googled dog swearing and wasn't disappointed. His ducking look of determination. Like, you're going to ducking jail, Greg. The look on his face sells it. I got lost prowling for butchers. Have your people call my people. He's so small, he can sneak through the fence, so he must wear the escape-proof wiener bun of shame at potty time. My dog's favorite toy is Santa, so we brought her to see him. Well, God couldn't decide which color to give me, so here's the final product. Sorry, I can't come to work today. My dog looks too sad. The cutest photo bomb of all time. Me, oh my god, I got so much to do. Also me. A homeless man was taken to the hospital, and 4 loyal stray dogs he cares for waited all night at the entrance for him. We were taking pictures of my dad for his birthday, and then my dog did this. Truly man's best friend. All dogs are emotional support dogs. This veterinarian has a comfort dog assistant that helps sick dog patients know that everything will be alright. Somebody found this corgi puppy laid out in a shop surrounded by claret. They thought he'd been attacked and was hurt and bleeding. It turns out he'd eaten an entire jar of jam and passed out on the floor in a sugar crash. I haven't met my new neighbor yet, but her dogs love me. For anyone having a hard day, here are doggy maternity photos. Meet Hurley. He's the curly one. He hugs every other dog he sees during his walk. This is Zoe's pillow. If she likes you, she'll bring you the pillow. You can't touch it, but you can look. When your argument with someone ends, and they whisper under their breath, but it's low-key getting to you. Perks of having a glass dinner table. This song goes out to my people. I call it, I heard a noise, so I barked 97 times. I love you. I love you more. More than? Know your limits. When your dog photobombs a great waterfall pic, but it turns out okay. I got pulled over and told my dog to act normal. Mop, when are you giving me a grandchild? Me. How I feel after accusing my entire family of taking something and then finding it 3 minutes later. Dog loading, 89% complete. My wife took a bath and the pets, who all hate being washed, came into the bathroom to make sure she was okay. When I pet a dog and the owner says, wow, he never lets strangers do that. When you got 2 pets and don't want the other one to feel unloved. Me waiting for my Bluetooth to connect so I can start driving. How it feels to sell NBC after they showed everyone but you. Sometimes, all a person needs is that one missing piece, a dog. So glad my car came with a pup holder. Oh no, somebody spilled all of their puppies. Finally some news worth reading. Comments, Charlie was very playful with Buck. Selling this baby deer. He around 4 months, not got lie, occasionally, he bucks, but that's only cause he bilingual. Message me for prices. When you're watching your dogs nap, and you realize how much you love them, and how lucky you are to have them. Dude in front of me just slept through the entire physics exam LMRO. You can only have one carry on. Me. People, my dog would never beg for food at the table. My dog keeping everyone's food warm with his heat nostril air. He's never seen himself in the mirror, so I tell him how handsome he is at least 20 times a day. When your pet falls asleep on you, and the fear of disturbing them paralyzes you. She comes here every day to give him a kiss, and then leaves. waiting on my luggage. Okay, now serious one. I've never seen more proud parents. I'm screaming, whose little man is this? The best thing ever caught on Google Street View. My dog's favorite toy is Santa, so we brought her to see him. My dog was terrified of the fireworks, so my cat went and cuddled up with her. My heart is crying still. I came home from vacation yesterday and my dog hasn't left me alone since. This picture of a father saying goodbye to his daughter on her wedding day is touching. My mother said her phone was out of memory and I asked her to see it, and this is what I discovered. When your parents try Skype for the first time, some things never change. Good boy Airlines. Every like this gets, I will pet my dog and tell him he's a good boy. Seen this fella at a red light. I was not prepared for the whole outfit when he was lifted. Other people, I never let my dog on the furniture, my dog at home. When your landlord says no dogs allowed. Dog finds the fluffiest dogs in daycare, so she can nap on them. Injury at birth, left Ree with only the right ear. As she grew, it moved to the top of her head, making her a unicorn. How I sleep knowing I set 15 alarms, and will sleep through all of them. Am I crazy, or does this dog look like Richard Gere? When your master is petting another dog a bit too much for your liking. Hi, my name is Dave, and I tried ice cream for the very first time. My wife and I don't have kids yet, so we take our dog out to look at the lights. He absolutely loves it. There used to be a bed in there. My cousin built an entire bedroom for her dog under the stairs. Look how happy he is. My dog regularly uses my cat as a pillow. When you have cute jammies. Golden_retriever.exe has crashed unexpectedly. I asked a librarian if she had a book about Pavlov's dog and Skrodinger's cat. She said it rang a bell, but she wasn't sure if it was there or not. She doesn't bite, but she will judge your life choices. Beware of dog. Need male puppy name suggestions, boy or girl. When someone explains something to you for the 8th time, and you're still just like, does your dog bite? No, it's worse. She judges. Hey cat, Ima boop your head. Boop, lol. Beware of the Akita. Enter at your own risk. Please remove mobiles and jewelry, as the dog cannot digest these items. My favorite thing about big dogs is, when you push them over, they're just like, oh, I'm lying down now. Someone might scratch my stomach. I might nap. Endless possibilities. Whereas you push little dogs over, and they're all like vengeance. Dealt before dishonor. Put that stupid tongue back in your mouth, Jerry. That's not what your mom said last night. Oh shut. This is Nelly. She's an astronaut. Please don't interrupt her spacewalk. 13/10. That's one small boop for the pup, one giant boop for pup kind. My dog whenever I come home smelling like another dog. Cheetah. It's over. Hope she was worth it. Dolphins are so beautiful. Cooper is digging holes in the backyard again. We agreed if you got this dog, you were responsible for his training. Dad, I'm so sorry. How bad is it? Literally left class for this. I'm gonna take your picture. Wait, I'm not re. Click. Dog, wagging tail. What does this do? Got, makes people happy. Dog, tilts head. And this? Got, oh, they love that. Dog, do I do anything that makes people sad? Got, dog, got, I'll tell you when you get back. My dog when I fake throw the ball for the 10th time. Mess with Labo, you get the stabbo. Even though he's blind, he still loves staring out the window. I just spit out my drink. Matt, I'm doing everything I can. There's always a dog willing to spoil the photo. I'm gonna take a quick nap. 8 hours later, me confused as duck. I brought you a stick. 15 years later, still best friends. My cat always watches a dog, then lays down in the same position as her. This dog followed the Google Earth guy. LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Tinder. A stray dog crashed their wedding right when the bridal chorus began to play and got himself adopted. Hey, could you tell your kids to stop kicking the seat? I ate the birthday cupcakes while the birthday girl was at church. His face says he'd do it again in a heartbeat. My dog just posts up like he's in the club judging people. I'm late to work cause I followed this dog for 3 blocks in the wrong direction. Sounds like a reasonable excuse to me. I got my pup a matching chair so he would stop stealing mine. Needless to say, he's very pleased. So this is what I got from Match.com when I asked for someone tall, dark, and handsome who enjoys quiet evenings watching TV. Left my dog outside for 30 minutes and this is what happened. When you're wrong, but refuse to admit it. When you say bye to someone and then walk side by side with them to the exit. I'm uncomfortable. He paid on the floor and tried to clean it up himself. When it's been a couple of years, but you still mad. When I worked at a dog daycare, I'd bring my dog with me. I once got off from work and was so hungry, I left without him. My manager sent me this picture about 10 minutes later saying, "You forgot something." His expression is perfect.